Hi, Sagittarius. It's Kaycee with your November love reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to start the reading by pulling some oracle cards for your emotional energy. So let's go ahead and get these cards out. We're going to pull your energy cards to the left and the person that you're dealing with to the right-hand side. Keep in mind that this relationship reading may be romance, but it can also be a relationship with yourself and your higher power, as well as relationships within your family or your work dynamic. So it's all about what messages Spirit wants us to know for today. All right, let's see where your emotional energy is placed right now. You're coming in with healing begins, opening up that curtain, looking behind that curtain. That curtain's been protecting certain emotions, memories, situations from coming to light. And when we open that up, we work on our root chakra, we work on our stability, we work on looking at things from a different perspective. If things were really hard as a kid and now you're an adult, you're looking at things from a different set of eyes. You have more wisdom under your belt to be able to look at things from an adult standpoint versus a child's. A lot of times we will find peace in that, and other times we won't. But opening that curtain allows us to bring a voice to the situation, to bring healing to the situation, and it no longer is hidden. It's no longer a secret. Even if you're just doing it with yourself and your spirit guides, your friends, or your therapist, you're still letting that particular energy out from behind closed doors, and you're being able to look at it and heal from it. They're coming in with win or lose, drawing a line in the sand. It's all or nothing. Ultimatums may be involved with this card, not always. But it's basically they've made a decision and they're going to die on that hill with this decision. Let's see what emotional energy we have for the overall for the month within this communication. And we have the sacral chakra. Sacral talks about our creativity, our abundance, what makes us tick, what we get excited about, what we can give out to the world that is special to us. You know, this is how we think. This is what makes us inspired. You know, if you're a writer or a painter or a musician, and all you need is a couple notes or a couple strokes of the pen or the paintbrush to get your juices flowing, this is the card that's saying, hey, I either need more attention because we haven't been working on this part of ourselves and there's a block there, or you've just recently overcome a block in this particular chakra. See what's at the bottom of the deck. You know me, I like to be nosy. Coming together. Okay, this is a joint union. This is someone or many people that are on the same page, have the same outlook for a particular project, person, goal. Okay, this is collectively people are coming together. Now, this may be a hand up in a lot of regards. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards and see where we're at. This deck is going to represent the overall energy, just not the emotional energy, but the overall energy within the month. As you guys can tell, that's how I read. I read by energies, and energies can change. Energies can be low lying. Energies can be high vibrating. The energy is what we're in on the moment, and we have control over our own energies and how we decide that we're going to allow them. Ooh. I just lost my train of thought when I saw this handsome guy pop out with man holding a heart next to healing begins. So let's see how this plays out, because we're going to pull some more of these cards. All right, so the energy you're dealing with for the month with win or lose is also coming in with a door to spirit. Now let's go and pull an energy card for the sacral chakra. And we have woman holding a heart. And bottom of the deck, we have healer of the ages. So there's a lot of healing going on with this reading today for you guys. There's a lot of love coming in, a lot of love being presented, a lot of love being shared. There's some creativity going on. There's some spirituality happening here. There's a lot of energy going on with you guys right now. Now we're going to pull some romance cards here before we delve into the meanings behind all the cards and get some tarot as well for clarification. You're coming in with 2. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Interesting. As well as children. Your love life is being affected by children. Let's go ahead and pull for their energy as well. They're only coming in with 1, and it's getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Doing 1 for the energy in the center. Now that's just your overall energy. That's not a person. That's just the overall collective energy that is going on around you. You're bringing in energy, they're bringing in energy, and then there's the collective. Collective is telling us it's a soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And bottom of the deck is talking about retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Well, Saggy, the person that has been in your energy recently, it's been on your mind. You've been having conflict with them. They're a very stubborn energy. They know what they want. They go after what they want. They draw a line in the sand once it's determined that that is how they're going to proceed. Door to spirit, though, that's telling me that they have recently had an epiphany. They are now looking at things from a different perspective. They're listening more so to their higher self than they are to their inner voice. You know, when we have that chatter, and it's not always positive, right? And sometimes we have to get our chakras aligned, okay, so that we can listen to our higher selves, we can listen to our guides and our angels and our spirit team. And sometimes when we're in the ego, we don't listen to them. They've had an epiphany as of late, and that is why they are now coming with a different perspective, a more spiritual perspective. You're coming in with a lot of baggage. You're coming in with family issues, children, past hurts, but there is a strong energy that you also have with you. And it doesn't matter how hard your life has been. You still look at things with a positive attitude. You recognize the bad. You understand where you've been, but you don't let that hold you back. You are that man holding a heart. You are that person that will go out of your way to help other people, as long as they don't disrespect the gift that you're giving them, and I'm saying that because healing family issues. So if you have a family member that you keep helping and they keep messing up, or you keep extending that olive branch and they come back with a narcissistic attitude, you will withdraw from that energy. That's going to deplete your positive energy as you go through the healing, as you are still loving and caring to the people around you that you deem necessary and worthy of your love. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, because you don't want to keep giving your lovely energy, your positive energy to someone that is not respecting it and is taking it for granted, because that's not how you are made. You don't work that way. You need that energy to be positive. You need, when you give love to someone, for them to give it to someone else and move it forward. You need that positive vibe to keep you focus, because there's been so much crap that you've gone through that sometimes it's hard to do the forgiving. Sometimes it's hard for you to get past it, but you still wake up every day with the intention that you're going to do the right thing, regardless of what people are doing around you. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about children. This talks about struggles. This talks about not getting that handout that you needed at certain particular times. This also talks about you not helping other people when you don't think that they're going to use it for the betterment, for use it for the good, and they're going to just be energy vampires. You know, they're always asking for something. They're asking for your time. They're asking for your love. They're asking for your money. They're asking for something that you no longer feel that you can give to them. So you've been on both sides of that. Here we come with the Ace of Pentacles. This is new beginnings, new foundations, new things that will make you stable within your own right. This is finances as well. So there is an opportunity for new money. So you have the Six in reverse of Pentacles, and then you have the Ace. So as the disappointment subsides, then the new beginning happens. For those of you that do have children in your home, you do not want them to go through the same disappointment that you had to go through in your past, whether it was your childhood or a recent past with a situation, family member, relationships, their other parent. And you're trying to protect them from what it is that you've been through. You're also coming in with the Four of Swords in reverse, which is telling me that you did a lot of soul searching. You did a lot of healing. You took yourself out of the game because you were like, yep, I'm not doing this. This has too much energy in it. I need to go and take care of me for a while. And when I'm good, then I can come back into the game. And right now, you're ready to come back in the game. You have taken yourself out of the game. You healed. You look at things from different perspectives. You have forgiven to a point. You've forgiven the actions, but that's because you forgive the actions of the person and you even can forgive the person doesn't mean that you're going to let them back in unless you can see that they have changed. Now let's see this other, because this person to me is like win or lose. This is me now. I have stopped. I am now good with source. I'm good with God. Now, can you trust it? Okay, they're saying getting to know each other, which means that there's a different side of this personality that you haven't seen before, or if you've seen it, it wasn't very often that you would see this type of personality from this person. You have already made your decision on how they are, and you've come to find some kind of peace with it, you know, because you still are holding that heart. You're holding it in a masculine energy versus the healing in a feminine energy. So you're very strong about your convictions. You're very determined about where you want to go. You know you don't want to take this hurt with you in the future because you know it's not going to do you any good. It's only going to keep you from living your best life and trusting your intuition, trusting the people around you. They're coming in with burdens with the Ten of Wands. Now, I did a relationship reading for you guys last month, and it talked about healing these traumas, these family issues. And the person that you're involved with is your soulmate. It can be your mother, your father, a significant other, a sibling, but this person is your soulmate. This is why you are having such a struggle with this person, because you guys are here to teach each other certain things in this lifetime. That's why there's a forgiveness. You have the woman holding a heart and the man holding a heart. That's why there's always so much forgiveness with this person. Doesn't mean that you're still speaking to them, but you do find forgiveness in your heart in regards to how they acted in the past. They are now changing their ways. They are now more spiritual. They're now recognizing where they went wrong. Now, there was a lot of burdens put upon them, a lot of burdens they put upon themselves. So let's go ahead and pull some more tarot for this. Yeah, see, here we go with the high priest. Again, listening to their higher selves, letting the angels in, letting the spirit team in, actually listening to the guidance, not being so stubborn like they had in the past. If you're dealing with a stubborn sign, they would only go so far and then their ego would kick in. Okay, their hurt would kick in, their disappointment would kick in, and then it would be a cycle all over again. This time they're really giving it to God. This time they're really trusting in their spirituality. This time they are really trying, and it's win or lose because there's no more going back. There's no more second chances in this relationship. You're healing family trauma. Now, whether this is in your family or you're dealing with their family trauma and your family trauma, and you're getting a double dose of situations from the past that has sculpted a personality and or an ego and even a mindset, it's very, very taxing to get past that if it's only one-sided. The other person has to meet halfway. They have to be on board with the healing and the changes. And I feel like this person that you're dealing with is really on board with making changes. Win or lose, they're going to do what they need to do this time around. They're not going to play any more games. Their connection to you is very important. The Lover's card. It is very important. This is a beautiful pairing. This is a fated pairing of two souls that understand each other, that have come here to make a difference. This can be a lover. This can be a soulmate situation as well. So keep in mind, if this is not resonating with your significant other, but it's resonating, say, with your mother or your father or your sister, that's because you guys came here in the roles for which you are now to teach each other the lessons that you needed to learn. And you guys both agreed upon this when you came here. You both knew you were going to destroy each other emotionally in order to grow and heal within your soul. And I know that sounds really messed up, okay? That's why sometimes we'll have these really hot romantic relationships and then it burns in the pit of hell and there's nothing you can do about it. You try, but the relationship was due to fail, but it was the lessons you learned about yourself that is the reason why you went through that particular relationship. And the hardest relationships have the most serious lesson to learn. There'll be communication starting back up between the two of you. There will be some healing coming in. This is a lot of stuff going to happen all at once. So there's going to be something that triggers this new epiphany that they have. Something happens and then they're like, oh crap, I've wasted so much time thinking of things in the wrong perspective that I've ruined the relationship I had with this person. I miss my Saggy. I want my Saggy back. They brought a lot to my life. Now they're going to be wanting you back. Now it's up to you whether you are going to allow them back into your life, because there's been a lot of healing. There's been a lot of things in regards to children, where you expected them to have your back, they didn't. Now, keep in mind, when you expect someone to have your back and they fail you in your eyes by not being there, what did you learn from that lesson? Did you learn how strong you are? Did you learn how capable you are? Did you learn that those other people around you that stepped up to help you when you needed the help the most? There was a reason why they didn't show up when you needed them. But that doesn't hold you back from still loving, still caring, still moving forward. I mean, you're an amazing, amazing sign. You can take the hits and you come up swinging Don't get me wrong, you come up swinging, but you also come up with one hand, you get a sword, and the next hand, you have a heart. You are so balanced in that. It's like you know exactly what it is that you want. And the reasons why you're going through this trauma is to heal the generational issues from your side. If this is, like I said, a parent or a sibling, and this resonates within a family, there is healing coming for this family. This is the reason why you guys are together, is to heal situations from long ago that have been passed down through generations because of the different generations and how they had to deal with their lives and their lifestyles at that time. You know, if you go back to say, my grandmother and my great grandmother, they were always working. They were on the farms. They were trying to make some money for a boatload of kids that they had. There was always financial issues. So there wasn't a lot of guidance, a lot of unconditional love. They didn't have enough energy in the day to handle all of the responsibilities. And that's why the oldest children took on as caretakers, or the oldest males were out working at a young age. And now we come down to our generations where things are so much easier. You know, you have all the technology, you can order a pizza, you can order a ride, you can order everything's at your fingertips. And we are navigating differently because we don't have all those other stresses to keep us from the attention of our children and our loved one. Now things are a little bit easier for us to refocus and to regroup as to what is important and what isn't. It's not to say we don't have struggles financially. It's not to say we don't step in when we need to as older siblings to help out. It's just that things are so much easier. You know, back in the day, you know, did my great grandmother have a telephone? Probably not. Now we have cell phones attached to our hips. So if she needed something, she had to go find someone that had the thing that she needed. Now we just Google it and there it is. Okay, so I'm shuffling from a different oracle deck here, and this is the wisdom deck. And of course, we had a couple fall on the floor, but I wasn't done shuffling, so we're gonna keep going. You're getting two. The warrior, which we talked about, coming up with that sword as well as that heart, and lust. Fighting for what you really love. Fighting for what really inspires you. What is it that you really want? Getting real with yourself. This can be of a sexual nature. This could be that, you know, you have a connection with another person that really gets your desires up. But for the warrior, I feel that you are more so fighting for what it is that you want out of your life. What is it that you lust after? What is it that you really, really want to happen with this relationship? And that's what your focus should be. They're coming in with fledgling. Now, fledgling is a card from the Witch's Tarot. Okay, a fledgling is a young witch, someone who is just learning about her skills and her abilities in order to manifest and manipulate the elements, connecting to spirit, speaking to the deities, praying to the God, doing the things that they need to do in order to get their gifts on point. Okay. Now, the energy you're dealing with, it doesn't matter about their age, is now just having the epiphany about source and about what source really means that you've already had, because you're leveling up higher than they are, quicker than they are, because they were in their ego for so long. Now it's win or lose. Now they're drawing a line in the sand and they're going to be like, okay, this is what I really want. Bottom of the deck is oath. Okay, there was an oath taken between your two energies before you got here, and this is why you've been dragging each other down this road for so long. You know, I feel like it's a family dynamic situation that you're working with. However, you know, with the lust card, it may not. But I really feel that this connection has played out over many lifetimes. And now is the time to heal it, healing family issues. You don't want to come into another lifetime with this energy doing the same thing over and over and over again. They're now recognizing, they're drawing a line in the sand, win or lose, do or die. we're fixing this time. We're not doing this again. Oh, gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. So know that Spirit is telling you that, yes, this is a hard road with this individual. Things have gone so south that you didn't even know if you're going to be able to repair this relationship on any level. But once you put your mind to it, once you heal the things you needed to heal, once they discover that what they've been doing has been opposite of what they should have done, the message they were trying to give weren't clear because they weren't doing it from their higher self. They were doing it from their ego. They were doing it because of past hurts. They were doing it because they weren't trained, taught, or shown how to do it any other way. What they knew to be the way of expressing love, expressing support, was how they were taught. And if they were taught was by someone from, a generation or two back that didn't have it on point, that they didn't show love the way we show love now. They didn't show the support the way we support each other now. They're now learning the new ways of how to really express themselves, and they're feeling comfortable with it. They have had an epiphany through Spirit as to what it is they need to do to correct, heal, and fix the situation. They're coming in with healing energy from the mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. Yes, you guys are going to break this generational curse finally this time around. There's going to be that healing that you're striving for, that they're striving for, that you could never get on the same page in the past. They're coming in with having this epiphany as to how they're going to change the way your relationship is with them. And it's going to really make a difference this time. This time they figured it out. Okay. This generational curse that you guys have been working through is finally ending. Bottom of the deck, we have fellow travelers, and it talks about support being all around you, all in different levels, all in different ways. So you're finally going to be validated in the aspect of which you've been seeking for a very, very long time. Now know that this generational curse has gone back and forth over lifetimes. You guys are soulmates. So sometimes you were the ones that were inflicting the instability, and they were the ones trying to fix it. In this lifetime, it was them giving you the instability and you trying to fix it. But this lifetime, finally, you guys are going to find to be on the same page with this epiphany. It's all going to heal. And know that you're protected by angels. Okay, guys, know that no matter how hard this has been, you've always been guided and protected by the angels as you learn what it is that you need to know in this lifetime. I am so happy for you, Saggies, because this has been a long going process with this energy, that it's finally going to be healed in the right way. And the angels are guiding you this way because you guys have made it so far to the point that this is where the real healing begins. Thank you, Sag, for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love to hear from you. So guys, please leave me comments, subscribe, and hit the like button. Take care.